This is our consolation match. Both of these teams, Zone 1 representing the West and Zone 2 representing the Central United States. Both of these teams played outstanding on Friday in the semifinals, but came up just a little bit short on making it into the finals, which will be played this afternoon on Field 2, our grandstand field, 2 o'clock. It'll be featuring our Zone 3 team out of Florida versus our Zone 4, which is our Eastern Northeastern team. So it's an all East Coast final this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Okay, all right. Red is red.
Just so you know, looking at the scoreboard down there, that we've got two colors up there. We've got the red and blue. We do not have a blue team on the field, but the blue will be the yellow. So red is red, and blue will be yellow. So don't let that confuse you. We've got 8 very, very talented polo players out on the field right now. We'll kind of go through the rosters on Zone 1, playing that number 1 position, Harrison Azaro at 17 years of age. Number 2, a local Jake Klintner at 18 years of age. Number 3 will be Conrad Kissling out of Los Angeles at 17 years of age. And the number 4, Sloan Stefanakis at 19 years of age, Houston, Texas. They're going to be going against the Zone 2 team. That is your team in orange or tangerine or yellow. I don't know. Kind of a mix out there, but playing the number 1 position, he was a lot of fun to watch on Friday. Jack McLean, 17 years of age, out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Playing the number 2 position, hard worker out there, Carlos Font, 17 years of age, out of Chicago. And the number 3, the quarterback, Mitch Ward, out of Canada, 19 years of age. And playing the number 4, that backdoor position, Harry Caldwell, out of Coldwater, Tennessee, at 17 years of age. So it looks like we got all of our umpires and players out on the polo field, so I think we're about ready to get started with our consolation match. Got Claudia down here working the scoreboard, so we are in good hands. Everything will be accurately kept. I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the Knights Championship. Once again, this is our consolation match. Both of these teams just missed making it to the final on Friday. We had outstanding semifinal matches. This one promises to be a good one. So that is Jake Klintner, hits a little backhander, trying to get it over to Sloan Stefanakis right here on the boards. Jack McLean trying to ride him off. This is Sloan Stefanakis, and he leaves it there. It's picked up there by Ward. Mitch Ward out of Canada, wearing that traditional red and white Canadian helmet. Coming through, ducking behind Jake Klintner. Klintner waiting. Sends the ball up there, trying to get it to McLean. Looks like Klintner's going to get to this one and hit a backhander going the other way for Zone 1. Azaro looks like he's going to try to jump on that line. Horse jumping around a little bit. And we've got a whistle. Looks like Harrison having a little problem with that horse. Jumping around on the line right in front of Jack McLean. So umpires blew their whistle. Looks like this one is going to go against Zone 1, the red team. So this will be a penalty shot opportunity for our Zone 2 team. This is your team from the Central, Great Plains, Mid-States, and Southeastern regions.
So, Lindsay, there was no handicap at all? I can't remember what the teams were. I don't know. I just didn't do the math on this.
All right, this is Mitch Ward wearing the number 3 jersey for Zone 2. Strikes the ball very nicely up, and no, just a little bit wide right. Ball was struck very, very nicely there by Mitch Ward. Unfortunately, wide right. So this will be a knock-in for Zone 1. Looks like Harrison Azaro is going to take it from the back. He may have switched, had a chance to have dinner with his mom last night. They said he and Sloan may be switching it up today, and it looks like that is the case. So Harrison playing the number 4. Sends it up to Sloan Stefanakis, who has switched. Even though he's wearing that 4 jersey, he is playing that number 1 position here for the Zone 1 team. So ball's left there. Carlos Font turning. Going to goal across. Locked up there was Ward and Stefanakis. This is Jack McLean. Jack McLean nicely clearing it out of the center of the field, taking it over to the far boards. He is being pursued there by Harrison Azaro. Azaro waiting, trying to get a hook. Azaro Still working hard. Azaro takes it there, sends it forward. Coming right at the grandstands. We got a good view here. This is Jack McLean with a nice little neck shot. Heading over to the board, switches to the near side, offside. Wow, talented little player, this Jack McLean, the number 1 for the Zone 2 team. Sending it down there on the boards, and it's backed out of there by Harrison Azaro. Azaro trying to get it down to Klintner. This is Jake Klintner. Jake Klintner, he's off to the races. He's being pursued there by Mitch Ward. Got a bit of a horse race going to goal here. Jake Klintner, see if he can do it. Nope. A little bit of a squib shot there. It's going to stay there in the center. Says Harry Caldwell. Harry turns around, hits a backhander, trying to get it to Jack McLean, and he can't do it. This is Conrad Kissling, the number 3 for Zone 1. Azaro with a big forehand shot, but this one is going to definitely go way wide and over the back line. So this will be a knock-in for Zone 2, Central U.S. Yep. Okay. Yep. Wanted to let everybody know that there was a handicap differences with the 2 teams when you add up all the handicaps. So we are doing a 1.5 handicap awarded to the yellow team. So there is 1 goal on the board under blue. Don't let that confuse you. It's actually 1.5. We just don't have the ability to put the decimal up there, so it is 1.5 in favor of your team in yellow. Zone 2. All right. Opportunity there for Zone 1. Couldn't make it happen, so it's cleared out of there by Harry Caldwell. This is Jack McLean once again. Jack has been all over the field here today. Sends it up to his number 4, Harry Caldwell. Caldwell can't advance it. Stefanakis trying for a backhander, and he can't. Coming straight at us, this is Harrison Azaro for Zone 1. Harrison hits a nice forehand shot there, trying to get it down to his number 3, Kissling. Kissling being pursued by Mitch Ward. Conrad Kissling could be the first goal of the day. Yes, nice goal there. Conrad Kissling, first goal of the from the field here for both teams. So our score now is 1 to 1.5. 1.5 in favor of your team in yellow due to the handicap differences of the teams. They were awarded 1.5 to start the match. Got a brief timeout on the field. We're going to allow these players to change horses as they need to. It's a very, very warm day here in Santa Barbara. So these horses have been playing hard all weekend, so we want to make sure to take care of them and allow our players to switch when they need to. Oh, perfect. No, you're perfect. I've always thought so. We are your 2 biggest fans. All right, looks like we have just about all 8 polo players back on the field. We got our 2 umpires. We're ready to continue on. We've got 3 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the first chukker. Keep in mind we're playing 4 chukkers. Each one of these nights' championship matches is 4 chukkers. So these games do go quite quickly, especially if you're used to 6 chukker polo. Umpires get our teams lined up. Ball is bowled in there. Conrad Kissling's going to take it out of there. Sends a forehand shot, trying to get it up to his number 2, Jake Klintner. Klintner running to goal with a nice bump there from Carlos Font. Shot on goal by Kissling, and it's hit there by Caldwell. Caldwell trying to keep it on the polo field, and he does. And this is Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward, the number 3 for Zone 2, sends it nicely down there, but nobody home except for Harrison Azaro. Playing that back position today. He winds up, tries to get a backhander off, missed shot. He's going to have to get there and make up for that one. Azaro working hard to get in there, taking McLean out of there. Nice job. This is Mitch Ward on the near side with a bump there from Klintner. Stefanakis with a nice backhander there, trying to get it to Azaro. Coming down the boards. Love it when they bring the polo right here to us, folks. Oftentimes it's on the other side of the field, but out of the air, this is Azaro. Azaro with an impressive run down the sidelines. It'd be nice for him to finish this one. Azaro's going to have to switch to the near side. Shoots, and no. Unfortunately, over the back line, so I think this one's going to be a safety. So unfortunate there for Harrison Azaro. Pretty much took the ball all the way down the field, switched to the near side at the last moment, but was not able to convert. I believe the defending team did hit the ball before it went over the back line, so this will be a safety. So this will be a opportunity for Zone 1. Looks like we got our colors all squared away on our scoreboard there, so we've got our red and our yellow, so it'll be easier to follow. Please keep in mind that 1.5 goals was awarded to the yellow team due to the handicap differences of the team, so it's actually 1 for the red team, 1.5 for yellow. And it looks like Sloan Stefanakis is going to do the honors. Sloan out of Houston, Texas, 19 years of age. Played an excellent semifinal just a couple days ago. Sloan shoots hard on the ground. Let's see if this one's going to get through. No, unfortunately, just wide once again. All right, this is Carlos Font bringing it in for the Zone 2 team. Sends it up there to Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward being defended there by Kissling. Kissling trying to get up there, trying to wait, trying to make a play. Ward probably going to drop the hammer here any moment or check. Unfortunately, hits the ball over the sideboards, so we'll get a throw in on the far side as our Zone 2 team was advancing the ball. Over the boards it went. Please keep in mind we have a full day of polo for you. We've got our consolation match going on right now, obviously. Then we have our East-West Challenge match on our stadium field starting at 1 o'clock. And then we have our finals of the NYTS Championship, 3 o'clock sharp. We are live streaming it on the USPA Polo Network. So in the event you have to go somewhere or you want to go home and hang out in the air conditioning, you will be able to watch it live on the USPA Polo Network. All right, Klintner. Nice shot down there towards his goal, being pursued by Ward. Ward with a nice backhander out of there to get it out of the danger zone. Harry Caldwell with another nice backhander there. Nobody in yellow to jump on those two nice back shots except for Conrad Kissling. Conrad Kissling out of Los Angeles, California, 17 years of age, playing that number 3 position here for your Zone 1, your West team. Kissling sends it down there. Doesn't look like it's going to be quite far enough. But over the mallet here, Stefanakis trying to turn around and shoot. Hazaro trying to spin around as well. He's got several players there. Hazaro trying to make a shot, and we have a whistle as Hazaro wound up trying to fire off a next shot there, as I believe that was Mitch Ward trying to make a play and may have ridden right into his shot. So this could be a real nice opportunity for Zone 1 as Harrison Hazaro was winding up for that next shot. So looks like that's a call. So this is going to be a nice up-close open goal shot. Conrad Kissling looks like he's going to do the honors here for Zone 1. Nicely done, Conrad. That's all you got to do. Walk up to it and stroke it through. "30 seconds, and I believe that is going to end the chukker.
Okay. How are you, Abby? Good.
That's going to end our first chukker of play. Going to put another point on the board there for our red team. So our score to end the first chukker is going to be 2 to 1.5, 1.5 for the yellow. So they haven't scored anything from the field yet today. Those are the handicap goals that were given to them to start the match. So 2 to 1.5 is our score to end the first chukker. We'll be back in a few moments for chukker number 2 of our 2017 NYTS Consolation match. All right, welcome back to our 2017 NYTS Consolation match here. Zone 1, representing the Western United States versus Zone 2, the Central United States. Zone 1 in red and Zone 2 in yellow. That is Harry Caldwell, sends a nice forehand shot there down to goal. This is Sloan Stefanakis on the gray pony. Hits a little backhander there, picked up by Hazaro. Hazaro sends it over to Jake Klintner. Jake Klintner with a nice forehand shot, trying to get it downfield. Only player there is the opposing player, Mitch Ward. Hits a backhander into a horse. Opportunity for this red team to keep moving down the field as Harrison Hazaro is checking down his horse. He's going to allow his team to get a little further down the field, look for somebody to hit to, sends it down there. Harrison coming through. Big neck shot, unfortunately, didn't go anywhere. So this is going to, Jake Klintner winds up. Nice open backhander, intercepted there by Jack McLean. Jack McLean on the far side. Really fun player to watch. He had a big semifinal match here a couple days ago. Loves to run, loves to play that number 1 position, just like this, out of the air, loves to run. Ward could not get over to it. Coming through nicely is Harry Caldwell, so this Zone 2 team working really hard to move the ball down the field. Reaching for it is Carlos Font. Font opens up a nice backhander. Klintner sends it down there to Kissling. Conrad Kissling locked up there with Font. Font trying to check his horse down, trying to make a play, and he cannot. Stefanakis was hoping that Conrad could send the ball down there to him, and he couldn't do it. So this is Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward out of Toronto, Canada. 19 years of age. Wearing that Canadian helmet, red and white. Whistle out on the field. Umpire saw a foul was committed, so foul on the field. All right, looks like this one's going against our Zone 1 team, your team in red. So looks like this is going to be a penalty 4 going in favor of Zone 2 as Mitch Ward is teeing the ball up. A little bit of help from this number 1, Jack. Want to make sure to get that ball nice and teed up. Doing the honors here is Mitch Ward, 19 years of age, out of Toronto. Plays at the Toronto Polo Club. Also played very, very strong in the semifinals. Not the shot he was looking for. This one's definitely going wide left. Didn't get much on it, unfortunately, so it's over the back line. This will be a knock-in for Zone 1. Harrison Azaro bringing the ball in today. He played the number 1 position on Friday, so he and Sloan have switched. And a big shot coming right at us. We got Jake Klintner keeping him away for Conrad Kissling. Conrad rips it wide open right back down the middle of the field. Stefanakis. Stefanakis.
Always got to have him on standby, huh? Look at you, Lindsay. You're like the microphone paramedic.
All right. Check, 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 check.
You want to do it? Yeah, we almost got too much on here. So you need to.
Oh, new pocket knife.
All right. Looks like we're back. Shot on goal. Justin Klintner with a beautiful goal there for Zone 2. Looks like a timeout on the field. We've got 3 minutes and 44 seconds, so timeout on the field. So that's going to take our score 3 to 1.5. 3 to 1.5 in favor of red.
Welcome. Hey, how are you? Good, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, too. Yeah. Everything good?
I'm just said this camera thing is so beautiful and nicely done. I mean, it's really great.
Awesome.
That's
I got here late.
We missed you yesterday.
I know.
Hi, Mark.
I missed it here too yesterday, but I saw 180 kids. So I was
Test 1, 2, test.
We feel for you, Mark. It's 1.5. 1.5.
Let me hold them together for you real quick.
Awesome. Thanks, Lindsay. All right. Looks like we're back. Thanks for your patience there. Had a little technical issues. Batteries ran out, but Lindsay able to get me up and running here once again. So nice job. All right, 3 minutes and 44 seconds left here in the second chukker. This is our consolation match for the 2017 NYTS Championship. Both teams came very close on Friday in the semifinals. Both matches, I think our first match final score was 5 to 5.5. And then our second match was 6 to 4 or 6 to 5. Can't remember, but it was awfully close. So all four teams very evenly matched. Ball's bowled in here. Harry Caldwell coming through. Conrad Kissling winding up for a backhander. May have gone right in front of Harry Caldwell as Harry had his mallet up in the air trying to get the attention of the umpires, and I think it worked. So it looks like this one is going to go against Zone 1. So this will be a opportunity for your Zone 2 team. Your team in yellow or tangerine. I'm not sure what color that is, but we are moving it up no matter what. So it looks like it's going to be a penalty 4. So this will be a defended goal shot. Looks like Mitch Ward is going to do the honors. Hit one here just a few moments ago. Wasn't what he wanted, so hopefully he can redeem himself right here. Send one up and over the defending players. Mitch Ward hits it very nicely, but looks like it's a little bit wide right. So well-struck ball. Unfortunately, wide right. So this will be a knock-in for your red team. Zone 1, Harrison Azaro bringing it in today off of the back. He played that forward position on Friday, so he and Sloan have switched. Stolen out of there, Jack McLean with a nice play. I believe that was Jack McLean. Yep, it is. Jack McLean shoots. Next shot across the goal. Let's see if this one's going to make it. Nope, it rolls over the back line. So nice shot there, though, by Jack McLean trying to get their first goal from the field. Yellow is yet to score a goal from the field. They've got 1.5 due to handicap, but nothing from the field yet today. They are all over Azaro bringing in that ball. This is an opportunity right here on the near side. Mitch Ward shoots and scores. Nice goal there for Mitch Ward. Azaro is going to have to be careful. They are waiting very closely there. As soon as he brings that ball in, they are trying to pick him every time, and they did it right there. Nice near side goal by the number 3 of Mitch Ward. That's going to take our score 3 to 2.5 in favor of red with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the second chukker. Ball's bowled in here, midfield. Sloan Stefanakis, big forehand shot. He's being pursued there by Harry Caldwell. Caldwell trying to use his horse to push him over. Stefanakis can't get back to it. Ward hits a backhander. It's intercepted by Azaro. Azaro going to goal. Azaro being defended there by Carlos Font. Azaro switching to the near side. Can't get it done. Let's see if they're going to be able to get it in here. No. Harry Caldwell steals it out of the goal mouth. Nice save there by Harry Caldwell. Nope, actually that was Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward with the save and pulling it out of there. Still coming right at us. This is Mitch Ward. Leaves it there. Conrad Kissling picks it up. He's going to leave it for Azaro. Azaro's got Klintner right behind him. He's got backup. Sends it up there to number 3 of Conrad Kissling. Conrad Kissling. Nice forehand shot. Let's see if it's got enough to get there. Does it? And no, just wide. Unfortunate there for Conrad Kissling. That was a beautiful shot But unfortunately, it went just wide. Check, check. 1, 2, check. Huh? All right, here we go. We're continuing on with our consolation match here.
I'll keep it.
Missed opportunity there by Conrad Kissling. And this is Conrad Kissling with a big forehand shot down to goal. He missed the one before. Is it going to make it? Yes. Wow, what a shot there by Conrad Kissling, the number 3. Conrad Kissling scores with a beautiful forehand shot from about 90 yards out. A couple bounces and went right through the goal mouth. So that's going to take our score going into halftime. Our score is 4-2.5. 4-2.5 is our score going into halftime. We're going to allow our players 10 minutes to hydrate and rest, and we'll be back with our final 2 chukkers of our 2017 consolation match, Knights. All right, folks. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2.
Better plan your exit.
All right, folks, we've got our microphones working. We are just about ready to go with our second half of play here in our consolation match. This is the 2017 Knights National Youth Tournament Series. This is our championship weekend here at the beautiful Santa Barbara Polo and Racquet Club. I want to thank everybody here at the club for hosting this event. Melania obviously doing a lot of work organizing all the horses, and just all of the USPA folks here, and Amanda Snow and Haley and all their hard work put this great event together. It's my first time being involved with this event, but from what I've heard, this is the best one that they have had, turnout-wise, competition, and obviously you cannot beat the Santa Barbara area, even though it is much hotter than it usually is. Still nice to be here. Got our players coming back out onto the field. Time has expired here at halftime, so we want to get our last 2 chukkers played here. Our score is 4-2.5. Can't see the 0.5 up there, but there was 1.5 goals awarded to the team in yellow, Zone 2, to start the match. And that is due to the overall handicap differences of the teams. So 4-2.5 is our score in favor of your team in red, Zone 1. Zone 1 represents the Hawaii, Rocky Mountain, Southwestern, Pacific Coast, and Pacific Northwest regions. Zone 2, your team in yellow, represents Central, Central Plains, Mid-States, and Southeastern. So quite a big area there. All right, we are back to playing polo here. It's bowled in there. Mitch Ward shifting over to the near side. Either going to turn or hit a backhander. Wants to get it going the other way. He's being defended there by Jake Klintner. Sloan Stefanakis with a nice bump there on that pretty gray horse. Sends a backhander, but it's intercepted by Harry Caldwell. Harry Caldwell coming down the boards. Harry Caldwell, nicely done. Switches to the near side, coming through full speed. This is Harry Caldwell playing that number 4 position for Zone 2. Harrison Azaro with the back shot. This looks like Harrison again. And we have a whistle. We had Harry Caldwell and Harrison Azaro locked up, both going for that ball. Umpire blew the whistle. Don't forget, we have a full afternoon of polo for you. So hopefully everybody sticks around, even though it is warm. So we will have our East-West Challenge match on our stadium field starting at 1 o'clock. We've got 2 men and 2 women on each team. Kind of a unique dynamic here for our Knights Championship, so that'll be fun to watch. Watched them practice here the other day, and they were running and gunning up and down the field, so it was awesome to see. So this is Carlos Font. Carlos Font with a little backhander. It's intercepted there by Klintner. Jake Klintner coming through, wearing that red helmet. Nice and easy to see out there. I always appreciate that as an announcer. They got a nice, bright helmet. Azaro on the near side trying to get in there for zone 1. And it looks like it is over the back line as our flagger waving that flag down low. No goal. Six minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third checker. This is Carlos Font. Carlos Font bringing it in for zone 2. Trying to get it down there to his number 1. That is Jack McLean. I'm hoping Jack is able to squirt out of there again, man. He is fun to watch and runs with the ball very, very well. But he's shut down there, having a tough time getting away from Harrison Azaro today, as Azaro's playing that number 4 position. Ball sent up there. We got Stefanakis locked up there with Caldwell. Stefanakis trying to get a tail shot off, and he can't. Mitch Ward going to come through and clear it out of there for zone 2. This is Mitch Ward. As you can see, he's got that nice Canadian helmet on there representing the homeland. Mitch Ward with a nice near side shot off of the boards. And this is Carlos Font. Carlos Font picking it up there nicely. He's going to have to change the angle here. Might be a big neck shot coming because he's definitely going wide right. Carlos Font shoots on goal and over the back line as Harrison Azaro lets it go. So this will be a knock-in for Harrison Azaro and zone 1. And Azaro winds up, sends it down there, sends it to himself. Said nobody's going to go after it, so he's going to go after it himself. But Jack McLean's there to hit a backhander. Oh, looks like Harry Caldwell. Looks like his horse slipped out on the back end, but got right up. But looks like he lost his stirrup. But he's going to continue on and playing, so hopefully we're going to give Harry a timeout there because his stirrup has come out of the keeper, so he's got it there in his hand. And we've got a whistle. So we're also going to do a tack timeout. Harry Caldwell doing some nice fancy riding out there. Lost his stirrup leather and was able to continue on playing. So nice job there, Harry. Got a nice match here, consolation match. 4 to 2.5 is our score in favor of your team in red. Got a tack timeout here on the field. Harry Caldwell losing that stirrup leather. Did not phase him, though. He decided to grab it and continue on, but there was a foul committed, so timeout came at the right time. Able to get that tack changed out. All right, looks like we are ready to get going again here. Harry Caldwell got that stirrup back on the saddle, so we're ready to go. So it looks like we're going to have a throw-in. Looks like there wasn't a foul, so they're going to go ahead and throw it in there. So it was a tack timeout. Allow both teams equal advantage. Stefanakis hits a little backhander into a horse. It's intercepted there by Carlos Font. And this is Jack McLean. Jack McLean bringing it around and over the sideboards once again, so we will get a throw-in. I always appreciate these guys keeping the polo on this side of the field. All of our spectators are. Unfortunately, it's always seems to be on the other side of the field. Hard to see sometimes on this big polo field. And this is Jack McLean. Jack McLean being defended there by Stefanakis. Nice hook there from Sloan. Coming through is Harry Caldwell. Harry hits a nice forehand shot down there trying to get it to McLean. Nobody home but Stefanakis rips off a nice backhander trying to get it to Klintner. Klintner cannot get there, and it's backed out of there by Caldwell. Coming through is Mitch Ward. Azaro coming through for zone 1. Azaro's going to apply some pressure here on the boards. Mitch Ward hits a nice open backhander. It's intercepted there by Azaro. And this is Klintner. No foul. Nice shot there by Azaro. Azaro sends a nice forehand shot. Unfortunately, nobody home. Only player there is a Zone 2 player. That is Jack McLean, the number 1. And we have a whistle. Umpires may have called a half chucker. Obviously, it's a very warm day here in Santa Barbara, so these horses have been playing awfully hard the past 3 or 4 days, so definitely want to allow these players to change horses when they need to, especially on a warm day like today.
That's the way it is on the one at 3 o'clock game too? Yep. I'm playing against you.
What's up?
I'm playing against you.
Where?
Aiken.
Glider?
How funny is that? It just happened.
What?
He just called me.
Ah, sí?
Gates, yeah. You don't have Fonseca's number, do you? You don't have Matt Fonseca's number, do you?
Sí.
You do? Can you text me? I think I still have your number.
Ahora te lo mando después en Chaca.
Dale.
Así no me ven con el teléfono acá arriba, ¿viste?
No sé si tengo tu número. What's your number? And then I'll text you mine. Yeah.
371
Either
46.
either it's a penalty or the ball went out and they decided to let him change. Yes, because they're very yeah, so what happened is the ball went out, so they blew the whistle, so there's this change.
Igual ya tengo. Vos jugás por Jeff Hall, ¿no?
Yeah.
I already have a string.
They can't stop
For him?
when the play
But
is
that's
in.
what
And he goes, right.
Gates told me Fonseca was giving him the horses.
Sí. I got the string for Jeff.
From him.
Yeah.
Ah, so you're
Yeah,
playing those
string.
horses.
¿Eh?
So you're playing those horses.
No, boludo.
¿Cómo?
Jeff no tiene juego.
Y vos vas a jugar.
Yo también.
Ah, los dos.
Sí.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So they'll already be coming. Just
Yeah,
confirm with
they
him.
already have it.
Okay,
I
perfect.
already told
And
them.
same price
I
and
told
everything,
them,
right?
Sí.
Yeah.
It's 350 in Chaca.
Dale.
2100 bucks.
Dale. Never mind, I just got it.
All right, we're ready to go here with 3 minutes left here in the third chukker. So it looks like we had players played a half chukker for the safety of the horses here in our consolation match. Nice open forehand shot there by Mitch Ward. Sends it nicely down to Jack McLean, but he's got Azaro. Azaro on his hip. Hits a nice backhander for red. Klintner's going to try to check up and get to it. Klintner pushing, trying to pick it up on the near side, and he does. Nice job there by Jake Klintner going to goal, still on the near side. Klintner trying to get back to it, and he can. It's cleared out of there nicely by Harry Caldwell. That was a nice carry there for a bit by Jake Klintner on the near side. And this is Sloan Stefanakis on the far side for Zone 1, your red team. Coming through traffic, that was Conrad Kissling, and we've got a whistle. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left here in the third chukker. Our score remains 4 to 2.5 in favor of your team in red. That is your Zone 1 team. That is your Western United States. Encompasses Hawaii, Rocky Mountains, Southwestern, Pacific Coast, and Pacific Northwest. That is your team in red. Looks like this one's going to go against that Zone 1 team I was just talking about. So this is going to be a spot hit for Harry Caldwell and the Zone 2 team. Sends it down there nicely to Carlos Font. Font tries to pick it up on the near side, and he can't. Backhander there by Jake Klintner, and it goes over the sideboards once again. So we will get the teams lined up and throw it in once again. Coming through the melee, it's Jack McLean. Love to see this kid run. Hoping he's going to get another run. Check, check. Jack McLean, unable to do it. This is Harry Caldwell. Harry Caldwell coming across. He's hooked out of there. It's picked up by Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward continuing on. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. There we go. Thank you. We are back. Having some minor technical difficulties, but going to goal is your Zone 2 team. And a goal scored there. I believe that was Jack McLean. Jack McLean going through there, running through with the ball, heavily defended. So he puts another one on the board for your team in yellow. So that is going to take our score 4 to 3.5. 4 to 3.5 is our score in favor of red. Check, check. All right, looks like a 30-second horn is coming here momentarily. Conrad Kissling with 30 seconds left, going to try to make something happen here for Zone 2. Excuse me, Zone 1. Ball's left there for Azaro. Azaro winds up, can't get any wood on it. Stefanakis comes around and hits a backhander.
Back up again.
Time is running out here. 13 seconds left here in the third chukker. Both of these teams would love to get another goal. Klintner shoots on goal and scores. Beautiful near side, or excuse me, offside next shot. Jake Klintner to end the chukker. So beautiful goal there by Jake to end the chukker. Time has expired. That is the end of the third chukker. Our score, 5 to 3.5. 5 in favor of your team in red, Zone 1. All right, final chukker out here in our 2017 Knights Consolation match. Zone 1 representing the West, Zone 2 in yellow representing the Central U.S. So we've got all 8 players on the field. We've got our 2 umpires, so we are ready to go. Claudia's got the clock up and running. Our score is 5 to 3.5 in favor of Zone 1, your team in red. Nice backhander there. Conrad Kissling all by himself. Horse jumping around a little bit. And that was a nice dismount. We'll give you a 6.5 on the dismount. Conrad?
What happens when you're not old enough to buy beer?
Yeah, exactly, right? I know at my polo club, if anybody comes off, you got to buy a case of beer. But, Conrad, you're not old enough, so we're not going to make you do that.
Yeah. Gatorade.
That's right. Gatorade, root beer, whatever. There should be some kind of penalty for coming off like that. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I'm sure you know the routine.
So horse trotted off just fine. So obviously we saw the horse jumping around there as he was checking that horse down pretty hard to try to get back to the ball and got a little off kilter and jumped off. But both horse and rider are good. Horse went ahead and headed back to the trailer where all his buddies are. They are pack animals, and they love to hang out with their friends. They do not like to be alone, so you can always find them there at the trailer. Another reminder just in regards to our schedule for the rest of the day. So we are in our final chukker here of our consolation match. So in just about an hour, over on our stadium field, field number 2, it's been getting prepped all week. It has not been touched by any horses since the PCO final last Sunday. So it's been getting groomed and prepped for a wonderful afternoon of finals. So we've got our East-West Challenge match. They decided to add another flight to our NYTS championships. So each team has 2 female and 2 male players on it, so it adds a unique dynamic. Saw both teams practice the other day, and I tell you what, they were running up and down this field like nobody's business. So should be a fun match to watch. Our East-West Challenge, which will start at 1 o'clock. And then at 3 o'clock, we are going to have our NYTS 2017 final match, Zone 3 versus Zone 4. At 3 o'clock, and that will be live streamed on the USPA Polo Network. We also did about an hour's worth of interviews with all of the players yesterday, and that will be aired live today as well around 2:15 on the USPA Polo Network. So we had a lot of fun with all of our players yesterday. Had some serious questions, some goofy questions, and bottom line, we had a really good time with all of our players. So just under 7 minutes left here right in front of the grandstand. So umpires blew their whistle. Our score is 5 to 3.5. So this tangerine or orange colored Zone 2 team needs to get a few goals here fairly quickly because we are in our final chukker between these 2 teams.
Shelly says because it's California, it's tangerine.
Yeah, it's definitely tangerine.
Okay.
Hey Jared, we still need to do like the intro for like the player interviews. Are we still gonna do that?
Unfortunately, as long as he's eligible, that, you know, and I know I'm sure he is, he's a USPA member, and that there is no requirement for notification unless we are one.
All right, another opportunity here for your red team. This is Sloan Stefanakis, your number 4.
As long as he meets
Shoots it nicely up and through the goal. Nice, well-struck ball there by Sloan Stefanakis. Sloan, 19 years of age, out of the Houston area, plays at the Houston Polo Club.
they're within their 20 goals, you know? So this
Played the back position on Friday in their semifinal match. Did a very nice job.
he's subbing for the sponsor.
Had a big task there of marking Mackie Weiss and
Sponsor, so they meet all the
Lucas Escobar, those guys that have been running and gunning. He did a great job back there at that number 4 position, but he has switched today with Harrison, and he's running up front.
we don't have
So moving forward is your Zone 2 team. This is, that is Jack McLean. Jack McLean, but it's backed out of there by Sloan Stefanakis. Nice there, sent over to Klintner.
we don't.
Klintner can't move it any farther than that. Azaro trying to get back to it. This is Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward, the number 3 in yellow, turning the ball nicely. He's got Azaro defending. Shot on goal by Mitch Ward, and no. Just wide left. Still plenty of time here for our Zone 2 team as they are down by a goal and a half. Goals can be scored very, very quickly. So there's still plenty of time left on the clock as Azaro hits a nice forehand shot down there trying to get it to Stefanakis. Stefanakis can't check back, can't get to it. He's locked up there with the number 4 of Harry Caldwell. Jack McLean with a little flip backhander trying to get it to Ward, and it's intercepted there by Conrad Kissling. This is Mitch Ward, locked up there with Klintner. He's told to leave it. Conrad Kissling checks down, sends a nice forehand shot trying to get it to Stefanakis. Stefanakis is open, and he's got horses that can run, so we'll see if he can continue on down the field. Nicely done on the near side. Is it going to make it, folks? No, into the post. Bad luck for your Zone 1 team. It's a nice effort there by Sloan Stefanakis to try to poke it through on the near side. And this is Carlos Font. Carlos Font sends it nicely, trying to get it to Jack McLean at the number 1 position, who's locked up there with Azaro. Azaro doing a nice job there at the number 4 position. Azaro calling for the ball. as Kissling coming through traffic. Kissling with a nice shot down there, but he's got nobody there. Carlos Font trying to get over there. He can't get to it, struggling with his horse. This red team still pushing. They would love to get another goal here, and we've got a whistle.
Is that right? 6?
Yeah.
I thought it was 5. When did they get, I must have missed one.
No, I missed the penalty. You made the penalty.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because he decided to hit it instead of dribble it.
Go figure. They learned their lesson.
All right, 4 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the final chukker between these two teams. Final chukker here between these two. Foul was committed there by the red team, so it was a spot hit for yellow. Right along the boards, Azaro with a nice backhanded defensive play. Stefanakis with another backhander trying to get it to Kissling. They can't do it, and it's intercepted there by Harry Caldwell. Harry Caldwell bringing it through traffic across the field. Field's getting a little bit bumpy out there, getting a little bit chewed up. These players are doing an awesome job continuing to move the ball up and down the field. Nice backhander rip there. This is Azaro. Can't get it on the near side. Stefanakis on the near side sends it up to Azaro. Azaro reaching, can't get back to it. Stefanakis going to wind up, hit a little backhander. Nice pass there to Kissling. Let's see if Kissling can jump on the line. He cannot. And coming through, this is Jack McLean. Let's see if he's got enough horse to outrun Sloan Stefanakis. Got a horse race here. Sloan with a nice reaching. Then we got Carlos Font with a nice backup shot. Carlos Font all by himself, able to check down. Let's see if he can convert here. They desperately need a goal. Nope. Big backhand shot. That was a big Azaro backhander right there. I've seen that one before. Harrison Azaro backing it out of there nicely, but this yellow team is not done. They are still fighting with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the final chukker. They are not going to give up. Carlos Font with a backhander there trying to get it over to Harry Caldwell. Harry can't get to it, but it's intercepted by Stefanakis. Over on the far boards, this is Mitch Ward. Mitch Ward with an opportunity here. They desperately need a goal here. This would help them out greatly as Mitch Ward, our one and only Canadian player here in the tournament, going to goal full speed, being pursued by Kissling. Kissling's able to pick up the missed shot. He's going to turn it in front of his own goal. Often a dangerous play. And he's ridden off there nicely by Ward. Ward rides out of there, allows Caldwell. And we've got a whistle as Jake Klintner was well established on that line. Right behind him. Umpires blew their whistles, so we are going to allow our players to change horses if they need to. Like I said a few times, these horses have had a lot of polo over the past 3 to 4 days, so we want to make sure to take care of these horses so they take care of the players. So we're going to allow them to switch here a little over halfway through our final chukker. We are going to be playing our interviews with our players, our two championship teams that made it to the finals. So we spent about 2 to 3 hours with them yesterday out here on Field 1. Had a lot of fun with them. So we're going to be airing those interviews today on our live stream on the USPA Polo Network around 2:15. And then my good friend Bob and I will be back live on the live stream on the USPA Polo Network starting at about 2:45. Probably do about a 15-minute intro. Talk a little bit about the tournament, the teams, and then we will play our championship match 3 o'clock on Field 2.
Hey, I just found out that Matthias Gonzalez is going to substitute for Bosch Kazi in the 20-goal East Coast Open game today, and it's going to be on Chucker TV, not USPA Polo.
All right, looks like we've got everybody back on the polo field.
1 o'clock our time.
So we are going to go ahead and bowl it in. So I
You can
believe they just called a half chukker. There was not a foul called, so Ball is bowled in there.
.com, and they're supposed to start at 4 o'clock.
Conrad Kissling winds up. Not the shot he was looking for. He's defended there by Ward. Mitch Ward racing in there.
They just called me. Yeah.
Picked up there by Azaro.
Okay, sure. Bye.
Azaro doing a nice job at that number 4 today. Right here on the boards, this is Kissling and Ward. Jack McLean trying to turn it, and he can't. Nicely picked up there by Azaro on the near side. Sends it up to Kissling. Kissling winds up with a big backhander. Wow, nice back shot there by Jack McLean, the number 1 for Zone 2. All by himself here is Jake Klintner. Jake Klintner's got lots of targets down there. He'd like to get a big forehand shot, try to send it down there, but unfortunately, it's right to Harry Caldwell. Harry Caldwell doing a nice job turning the ball, but Stefanakis, this guy is tough. Loves to use his horses to move other players off of the line. Very, very difficult to get past. That's Sloan Stefanakis. And still pursuing the ball is this red team, your Zone 1 team, as Conrad Kissling with just over a minute left here in our final chukker. So things are looking pretty good here for this Zone 1 team, but Azaro's not done. He would love to poke another one through. This is Azaro. Azaro stick and balling. Azaro scores. Harrison Azaro puts another point on the board for Zone 1, your Western Zone. And that's probably going to do it. We'll see. Looks like our players are coming back to midfield. So a nice goal to finish off the match there by Harrison Azaro. He rotated back to the number 4 position today. Played some tough defense there, but always nice to see Harrison up front. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for your 2 teams. Our consolation match has concluded. Congratulations to Zone 1, your team in red. That is the Western U.S. team. Also want to say a big congratulations to the Zone 2, the Central team. They have fought very hard in the semifinal 2 days ago and played very well here today. So, guys, thanks for all your efforts on the polo field. It was a nice match to watch. Want to remind everybody about our schedule one final time for today. We do have our East-West Challenge match. That'll be at 1 o'clock over on our stadium field. And then that'll be followed by our 3 o'clock match, our feature match, which will be our finals of our 2017 NYTS National Youth Tournament Series Championship, our USPA Cecil Smith Cup. That final will be played at 3 o'clock, and it will be live streamed on the USPA Polo Network.